Hey everybody, this is the Mind Catcher and I'm back from a nice little family vacation. We went to Walt Disney World Orlando. We had a fabulous time and I'm going to let you guys know right now, if you did not ever take your kids to Disney World, go ahead and do that. I saw another side of my children that I had never seen. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, soon to be 2 and 4 in April, but well, the prices, of course, going in are kind of steep. The 1-year-old doesn't have to pay, but the 3-year-old, $85. Walt Disney is really getting paid, okay? But anyway, and the adults were $89. But we did it. We went inside. We had a fabulous time. It got a little cold that week we went, but that was Valentine's Day weekend, and we had a spectacular time. We saw all the parades and everything. So little by little, we recorded everything. So little by little, I'm going to give you guys little snippets of different activities we did together or whatever as a family. But I just wanted to mention it was a beautiful trip, and if you haven't taken your children before, go ahead and take your kids. I mean, it's a time they will never ever forget, and it's just so magical. It's so, I mean, it brings out the kid and even the adults. It were adults around there. It was adults around there wearing you know, the different hats, and it was just spectacular. We had a fabulous time. Okay, while I was there, I went to the Orlando Premium Outlets and we did some shopping. I wanted to share with you like the clothing haul or whatever that my husband did, that I did, the shoes, things like that. But they'll come in bits and pieces later because it's just a lot to get together, you know, as far as editing and stuff like that. But I was able to go into the CCO, or the cosmetics store, the cosmetics company store that was there in the outlets. And I picked up a few items. Now, in my opinion, I was excited because it was makeup. I love makeup. We all love makeup. But when I went inside, I was a little disappointed it wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. I was thinking like a big warehouse or something. But it was like a small store, and I'm going to insert a little piece of the video. I'm going to insert a little piece of the video inside the store. The lady was kind enough to let me videotape just for a few seconds and show you, you know, the store and the different items that were in the store. They carried a lot of different brands, Estee Lauder, MAC, YSL, just to name a few. I kind of stayed on the MAC side. In a way, I wish I would have just waited to get home and use my Pro card and just go to my regular store. But I did pick up some items I possibly wouldn't have picked up in the store. So I'm going to share those items with you right now. The first item that I absolutely thumbs down hate, I wore it the other day, and it is just not for people with oily skin. And I really should have done my research. I'm quite sure when I tell you what it is, a lot of people are going to say, duh. But it's MAC Mineralized Satin Finish Foundation. And it looks like that. And perhaps because I have oily skin, I should not have used satin finish. It was absolutely terrible. It comes out like water. It's like I squirted on my hand and I tried to work it like my regular, what is it? You guys know what it is. The other foundation that everybody's using, Studio Finish foundation. But it is very watery. It didn't really do me any justice the other day. I had a photo shoot on the beach, on South Beach. And I can't wait to share with you guys the photos that came from that photo shoot. But I have to wait until the young lady approves her photos. But this, I was out there melting. I looked like a chocolate ice cream cone. It was a real bad look for me, okay? So, don't like this. I'm going to keep it in my kit. And maybe it'll work for somebody else, but for me, awful. Okay, moving right along. I was also able to pick up these 3 pigments. The first pigment is Golden Olive. And you see it there. Greenish, golden, olivey, everything it says. And I'm wearing it on my lids right now. And I'll insert a picture of this look, but I love this. I mean, it comes out, well, you know, MAC is just phenomenal when it comes to putting together colors, and they have some fabulous pigments. So if you don't own a MAC pigment, go and get it just for the color payoff alone. They put together some colors you would not even think should go together. So I was just in heaven. I picked up, I'm assuming this is pronounced Kitschmas, like Christmas with a K. Kitschmas. Let me show you the how they spell it. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful frosty color. I cannot wait to use that. And because it's so hard to find a red eyeshadow, I found this pigment called New Fixation. And it looks like that. And I cannot wait to do some looks with that because it's so hard to find red. I was told before in the store it's so hard to find red because of the ingredients they have to use to create a red. So to find a red, you better grab it. So if you run into New Fixation, go ahead and pick that up. I picked up this MAC eyeshadow. It's called Zingy. And it looks like that, a very pretty, vibrant blue. And for the young lady I did the photo shoot for, I used this on her bottom lash line, and it showed up so beautifully in her pictures. Beautiful, beautiful, vibrant blue. Let me just show you my finger. Look at that. Gorgeous. And again, that's called Zingy. Z-I-N-G-Y. I picked up another color as well. It's called Young Punk. That's what it spells like. But look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. When I saw this, I was like, oh, even if I don't touch it, I just want to have it in the kit. Not even in the kit. I just want to have it open and sitting on the dresser. That is how pretty that is to me. Okay, so all of you guys who love purple, look at that. It has a little bit of purple in there, black in there, silver in there. And I could swatch it for you on my hand. Look at that. Now you talking about a galaxy look. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. That looks like a shooting star or something. That is beautiful. Okay, so again, that was Young Punk. I also picked up this color. It's called Hot Paprika. Now I say paprika, but it's Hot Paprika. And I picked that up as, it's an eyeshadow, but look how huge that is. But anyway, I picked that up because I love the color. Yeah, you can see a little better there. I love the color as a blush because I was reading that darker skin tones look so much better with orangey, goldish blush tones. And it makes a lot of sense because I always get compliments on my brick blush that I use from Mary Kay. So this is kind of close to it, so I figured it would be a pretty blush color. Look at that on my finger. That is very, very pretty. Very pretty. I also picked up the beautiful, much talked about Blunt. Everybody has seen Blunt, and that's what it looks like. And I picked that up just because, you know, it may be, honestly, for me, this is not a contour color. I'm a little darker, and this doesn't show up too well. If I want a very light contour, just enough to say, oh, something there, yeah. But for lighter skinned people a little lighter than me, I would use this on them. So that's a good color to have in the kit. That's Blunt by MAC. I also picked up something I wouldn't have picked up in my regular store. This is a MAC Mineralized Foundation, a loose foundation. It's a medium dark, and the packaging looks like this. And to be honest with you, I never even paid attention to these in the store. When you open them up, the top has that little cushiony pad there like that. There's a little pad there keeping your product in there. You remove that. On the pad it says it's not meant to be used for the product. And inside you have a little sifter, and you can see the powder down in there. So I can't wait to try out a look with a loose foundation, a powder foundation from MAC. I have a powder foundation from e.l.f. and it works very well, surprisingly. So I want to give this a try. You never know. Closes just like that. Also, I never bought any of the MAC wipes, but while I was at the CCO, I just decided, hey, I'm gonna get some MAC wipes. And I love them. I really loved it. I was sleeping on this. So you guys, if you have not tried the MAC wipes, go ahead and give it a go. They're very moisturizing. It's not alcoholish at all. It doesn't give you that burning feeling around your eyes and stuff like that. It's very soothing, and it leaves your skin where you wipe very soft. It's like there's moisturizers in there. Well, I'm not going to get into all of the ingredients of the wipes, but excellent. I love this, and they stay wet for a long time, so you get a lot of use out of one I was able to get a lip pencil that I have been dying to try, because you know, you kind of get tired of pencils that tug on your lips. You like to use soft pencils, and in my opinion, you get what you pay for. Let's just be honest, you get what you pay for. So I went on ahead and I got a chestnut pencil from MAC. It's there it is, says chestnut there. Just a brown pencil, but it goes on so smooth. Let me show you. It just goes on. I mean, you barely touch yourself, and there it is. So it's like, you know, you just get tired of that tugging and stuff, you know, from certain cosmetic lines, and you want something that's dependable. You don't have to sharpen much because it glides on so well. You don't have to worry about it breaking and stuff like that. So if you're going to invest your money, if you say, hey, I have a couple of extra dollars to spend, you know you like to use the brown liner for your lips, your eyes, whatever, go ahead and invest in something nice and soft, and you can continue to use it. You don't have to continuously sharpen, because when I spend money on the 99-cent pencils or the $1.99 pencils, they work for what they work for, but to be honest, I'm constantly sharpening, and then when I'm sharpening, it's breaking even more in the sharpener. So, not to ramble, but it's true. Okay, moving right along, I went on ahead and I heard so many people talking about the Feline Kohl pencil. I own the Smolder, but I want to try Feline. And it you know, black is black, but I feel like that's even blacker than the Black is Black. So I have a new love. I love Feline. I'm still going to use my Smolder, of course. I'm not going to throw that away. But Feline is thebomb.com. Also, I was able to use the MAC Prep and Prime Lip Prep and Prime. Okay, I saw a lot of people talking about it on the tube. Looks like that. Looks like a little white stick. When you put it on, it's very translucent. You don't even see that there. But if you forgot to exfoliate your lips or whatever, or your lips, or you're working on somebody that may have a little you know, like scaly lips or something like that, you could prime their lips with this, and to be honest, it works. It works very well, and I'm loving it. So thumbs up on that particular item, the Prep and Prime. I'm gonna definitely go back and get another one for the kit. This is mine. But I'm going to definitely when I came back to the mainland, back home here in Miami, I went to our Aventura Mall. We have a MAC store there. And I picked up a few other eyeshadows that I had been trying to get my hands on. You know how you go for one thing and then you end up buying a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyway, I'm glad I did. This color is called Coppering. And I'm quite sure you've seen other people use this on the tube. There's the name right there. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to swatch this on my pinky so you can see. It is like a gorgeous new penny. Straight out of the mint. Beautiful penny. So shiny, so pretty. So I cannot wait to use that in a look. I also did a little research on, you know, warm colors, brown colors by MAC. Because I'm trying to work on a little warm palette. Browns, blacks, things of that sort. Greens, olives. So I got this color. It's called Handwritten. And it looks like this. And it swatches like that on my finger. So that is a very welcome color in my collection of warm colors. And what really pissed me off is when I got down there to the MAC store, you know, you go in all the time and when you're not looking for something, it is right there. And then when I get in there, I wanted an empty palette to put all of these little shadows in, and the man told me they were on back order and they haven't had any empty palettes in about 2 weeks now. And I'm just looking like, so now I have a bunch of pans just sitting here because I already had pans that I didn't have a home for. So now I just have more. So I'm thinking of just going online and purchasing the Z palette and placing these in there. But you know, you really wanted the MAC palette with the word MAC on there. But hey, a home is a home. I just don't want them to get broken. I don't want to have to replace any of them. So I have to find something to put them in. And this is the result of not having a palette to put them in. That is one of my favorite eyeshadows right there, and it's still crumpling. I know how to fix it, but I didn't want to fix it until I had a home to put it in. That is All That Glitters right there. And I've done a few eyeshadow looks with All That Glitter, so I'm not going to swatch it because I don't want to break it up anymore. But I was able to get a Saddle. That one is Saddle, and I'm quite sure you guys seen some swatches online. That is Saddle by MAC. I needed a very good black, so I went on ahead and I bought Carbon. I'll go ahead and swatch Carbon for you. I mean, that is black. That is very, very black, and I'm using it in the outer corner today. Okay, and this little one here, I believe that is Soft Brown. That is Soft Brown, and I did use that before as a contour on a client, a Caucasian client that I had, and it worked very well as a contour down her nose and on her cheeks for her. Soft Brown worked out. Okay, also I went into Inglot. You saw the makeup case that I bought, but while I was there at Inglot, I heard so many people talking about the Duraline liquid. Okay. So let me show you that. This beautiful little bottle holds a great secret ingredient. It is Duraline by Inglot. Okay, it comes in this little pump applicator, and you just pump it up. And all of your little color tattoos, cream shadows, what else? What do you guys call those things? The paint pots by MAC. Anything that may be dry and cracking, like you see this one around the edges, it's cracking. You would take a little bit of this Inglot Duraline, pump it up, Looks just like that. You would drop 1, 2 drops in there, okay? And it's just like that in there. Kind of roll it around, let it seep into those edges. And if you're not going to use, and that's all you need, just 2 little drops. If you're not going to use this paint pot or this base for about 24 hours, they say close it up, let it sit for 24 hours. When you go back to it, it's going to be cream again, soft and just like the day you bought it. So I was like, got to go get this. I saw it online. Someone posted it in our little chat room there on Facebook, Makeup Matters. They posted the link to a YouTube video about it, and when I saw it, I said I have to go and get this because I have some gel liners, some paint pots, my color tattoos, especially the white one, Too Cool or whatever it was called. But anyway, it got a little crusty. I was close to throwing it away, but it was so much product left. So when I saw that video, I was like, oh, praise the Lord, I could use that and save my money because it was a pretty good color tattoo, so I want to keep it. So this stuff here is miraculous, okay? So guys, go ahead and purchase your Inglot Duraline. It comes in a box just like this one. That's the spelling of it, okay? And go ahead and get you some Duraline. I love it. I love the whole idea of it. Also, you can, any pigments you might have, just like the MAC pigments I just showed you, you just drop a little bit of that, sprinkle a little bit of the pigment in there, mix it, and you can create your own liner. If you, with the pigment, any color liner you want, any eyeshadow you have that you want to just chop up a little bit and create a liner with that eyeshadow, you can use this for. Actually, that is what it was made for, from what I understand. But it also can be used to transform those gel liners and those paint pots and everything back to its regular state. So it is a special product. That basically concludes the haul as far as MAC and Inglot is concerned. I didn't want the video to get too long. I know I talk a lot, so I'm going to end it right here. I do have some beauty supply stuff, lashes, jumbo pencils, some NYX things. It's some other stuff over here. It's a lot of stuff over here. So I'm going to break it all up into different haul videos. I guess I'll name this haul number 1, MAC and Inglot. Then I'll choose 2 other name brands and I'll just break it up like that. So guys, just stay tuned. By Friday, I should have the second haul up. So you guys, please just keep on watching the channel. Thank you guys for all your support. I'm going to do a shout out video pretty soon because I've noticed that there are a few of you who comment on just about every video, and I really appreciate you guys. And I know that you're watching, and I know that you're enjoying. So I'm going to go ahead and shout you guys out. Also, remember to like my Facebook page and subscribe to it. Also on Instagram, I'm the Mind Catcher there as well. On Facebook, I am Papoose Neil. And all of this will be in the description box. On Instagram, I'm the Mind Catcher. And on Twitter, even though I'm not really chatting too much on Twitter, if you do have a Twitter account and you're following me on Twitter, you will see all of my photos. Everything is getting sent over to Twitter, so at least we could keep in touch that way until I kind of figure out the lingo of Twitter. I get a little lost sometimes with all of the retweet and this tweet and that tweet, whatever tweeting y'all doing. But anyway, I'm going to get the hang of it. I'm going to get more into Twitter very soon. So, talk to you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, before I forget guys, P.S. I just want to thank my hubby. He is always so very, very supportive. And anytime he sees me in the store wandering off to the beauty section and picking up stuff and sliding into that basket, even though he has that look on his face like, ain't nobody got time for that, he is still willing to pull out that card and pay for it. So all of my haul items for the next couple of videos came from my hubby, and I just want to say thank you, baby, for being so supportive, because he really supports me in my madness, but he sees the big picture and he knows it's something that I love to do, so he is really standing behind me with it. And bless you, sweetie, I love you, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Tear, tear. Cyber kisses. Bye.